Welcome back to It's Not What You Know, it's not what our contestants know, it's what our experts don't know that matters. Before the break, Tory and Sarah here thought that Brian Paddick would not have known that Angostura bitters were originally used as a stomach remedy. He did have the options and the specialist got it wrong. Right, Brian, we need you to be stumped to get the girls some money on the board. Were you stumped? No, you weren't.
We are rubbish.
Early days yet, I'm saying, just trying to make you feel good. If you're still wondering about Tory and Sarah, I certainly am. Both girls say they try to keep fit and go to the gym together, but reckon they never ever stay long enough it had the slightest effect. Tory once entered the New York Marathon without any training at all, and by the time she struggled to the finish line, it was long after dark, and the crowd of officials had all packed up and gone home. It's going to be an uphill trawl, girls. But this is the next question. Plenty of time, still playing for £1,000. Question number 3. Is this John Lennon and Gary Lineker shared which middle name? Do you know this?
No, I haven't got a clue.
Okay, you will. Right, your specialist. Going to be Carol. These are the options. Carol did not have these, A, B, C or D. Warwick, Wayland, Willard or Winston. Know the answer? Doesn't matter, it's not what you know, which is lucky so far. They were both called John Winston Lennon, and Gary is still called Gary Winston Lineker. Now, Carol would know that, do you think, or not?
I think Carol would know that. She's going to have grown up more or less in the era, I would have said.
Don't want to offend anyone.
Yeah, without the options, I mean, I had no clue. It's just a bit of general trivia knowledge, do you know what I mean? Why would you know that unless you'd done a pub quiz or you read it somewhere? So I think most of them probably are going to be stumped on that, I would guess, but they did have the options.
Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to risk it on Carol and try and get up to more money than zero?
Do you feel brave?
Yes.
Why?
Got nothing. Three's my lucky number.
Well, you haven't anything to lose. Gonna play Carol?
Come on, let's play Carol.
Come on, let's play Carol. Okay, lock it in.
Please, Carol.
Please, Carol. Please don't know this. Right, let's have a look at the others. I think it's quite a toughie even with the options. Brian Paddick, did you know? No, he did not. Did he? Diggy knows everything, but did you know this? Yes, he did. Giles Corran? Yes, he did. Professor? Yes, he did. Come on, we need some money on this board. Carol McGiffin, were you stumped on this question? Please be stumped and get some money at last. What a roll of one. Okay, you got £1,000. Of course, she was the specialist and she was stumped. So the good news is you actually get £1,000, but also you go up a level. Now we're flying. Like a speeding bullet. This is the next question. Question number 4, you're now playing for £6,000. Good grief. Okay, here it comes. Which political leader first famously used the term Iron Curtain? Specialist. It's going to be Brian. He did not get A, B, C or D, the other 4 did. Winston Churchill. Chairman Mao. John F. Kennedy. Joseph Stalin. What do you think? Know the answer?
I don't know the answer, no.
Okay, here's the answer. It's Winnie. Now, would Brian know that a while back?
I think he would, because he's done a politics degree. Yeah. Surely that's going to be something that's come up. And I think if you've ever heard that term and heard the person that said it, that's going to stick with you.
You're sounding so confident there. We think Brian knew. Now, who did not know?
John's for Giles or Carol. Giles, we think. How do you know that? He's a journalist. I think he seems like quite an intelligent bloke. He studied,
but it's nothing up to date.
That may come back to haunt you. When people say, oh, he seems very intelligent. By the end
of
did I say he was intelligent? Yeah, I think he's quite bright. He has been a journalist.
I'm happy to go with Carol on this one.
Yeah, I think Carol as well.
Good old Carol. Okay, lock her in. Carol McGiffin, you're locked in.
Get it wrong.
Throw away the key. Now let's have a look. Did Brian the specialist know? He must have known this. Yeah, he did. Did he? did you know? Yes, you did. Giles, did Giles know? You knew you went for Giles? Yeah. Right, Professor and Carol. Carol, were you stumped? Yes, you were. Brilliant. You said brilliant. Brilliant, good, brilliant. Well, you're okay. You got 2 right. You're on £6,000, but you're playing for another £5,000 a question. Money's going up to 11 grand. This is the next question. Good, isn't it? Question so far. Question number 5. The gas ammonia is a compound of hydrogen and what other element? Specialist going to be the prof. Now, he did not have these options, A, B, C or D. The other 4 did, but it's supposed to be his subject. You probably ought to know it. Carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, or chlorine. Know the answer? All those years doing science at school?
Should do. I have a GCSE in chemistry.
I'm going to pretend to know the answer now.
Okay, here's the answer. Don't worry about it. You don't have to know it. The right answer is nitrogen. Okay, now would he know this?
He's definitely going to know that. Definitely.
I would imagine that's quite a straightforward
Otherwise, he
chemistry
needs to be
question.
stripped of the title professor, I would say.
Who would not know that answer? They would have had the 4 options.
I feel
It's almost
sorry,
like what
but
did they do at
I'm
school,
tempted
isn't it?
to say Carol again.
Well,
I'm glad Carol's here.
She's doing well for us. Good old Carol.
she's quite bright though, Carol. She knows quite lots of stuff.
Well, all the other background, you know, there's no other sign.
Brian's background is politics, it's the kind of humanities, so he probably went down that route rather than any kind of science route.
Dougie just does sports. I'm sure he does
Yeah,
other
most
stuff.
people do sort of basic chemistry
yes.
and stuff to a certain
But
level.
we
don't
only
they?
studied that, what, 10, 15 years ago, and I can't remember it, so goodness knows when they were at school. That's it.
Ages. Okay. So who are you going to go for?
I would like to go with Brian on this one, but
Brian? Not Carol?
It's worth 11 grand.
I feel bad for Carol that we keep thinking she's going to get it wrong. But let's be selfish. Yep, let's go with Carol.
Carol.
She won't get it
Yeah,
right.
I'm happy with Carol.
Yeah.
Right, Carol, lock her in. I'm saying she didn't know that. I think she might have done. I think she might have done. I don't know. You know I don't. Right, Cole, did you know this? Should have done.
Yes.
Brian, did you use ammonia to disperse the crowds? I think you probably did. When you were top cop. Diggy, did you know? No, he did not. Charles Corrin, did Charles know? No, he didn't. 2 stumped, 2 right.
Come on, Carol.
Come on, Carol. We need you to be stumped on this to take the money up to £11,000. Were you stumped? Yes!